Hello everyone and welcome back to Little Fairy Pharmacy. Let me put it that way because it takes me too long to think about pronouncing it. I am so excited. I think it turned out gorgeous. Let me show you so far what I have done in here. As you can tell, I did a lot of painting. Okay, I changed things a little bit. Remember the little window? They had the little what was it, the grapevine. Well, then after looking at it, I didn't like it, so I did put one twig down and one across for the window, and then a sweet friend of mine, BK, sent me a package, which, let me tell you, it was awesome. And one of the things she sent was the pine cones. So I got one, and actually what I did to it, let's see if I can find it. Hold it. I know it's here somewhere. Here it is. And I pulled each one of these things down, with the, I actually got my pliers, my nose pliers, and actually very carefully, brought it like this and broke it. Then what I did with my kahuna, just give a little bit of a, a square looking thing. Anyway, so I put them down like this all the way around the window, all the way up, and then the other one, this little thing in here was up. In other words, let me show you. I'm hoping you can see it, see? I love it. It fits so much better. And I, like I said, I really like it. So that's what I did to the window. Now above here is a branch, and it's a regular, tree branch. And what I did to that is, I like the angle of it, because what we're gonna do eventually in here, being a pharmacist, or and let's see if I can do it. Okay, apothecary. Of course, we'll be hanging herbs and things from here that apparently the pharmacist, or the I don't know what it will be, the name of the the apothecary person. But anyway, we'll get to that eventually one day. We'll mix the herbs and different things for the medicine. So I left it. It kind of made a little bit of a, can you tell? See? And so I put that on there already. So when we start working on the inside of it, which there will be one little video here or there, okay? It'll be ready to go, okay? So that's the only changes I've done inside the building itself, the main building, okay? And the other thing I did that you did not see, and first of all, I have to apologize, because when I was putting this foil in here, which, can you believe this is foil, folks? Isn't that awesome? I had more fun with this. I tell you, it made my day. A lot of painting, because it's got, not only has the chalk paint over it twice, but then it has all the colors on top of it, okay? But it was worth it, every minute of it. I put some rocks around the window, okay? Now, what I'll probably do, I'll mix my mix that I do, make a little grout out of it, and then very carefully put some grout in between them, maybe. I think it'll look good. If I don't, it's fine. I'm still happy with it. But I wanted some little rocks outside. So that's what I did. Next thing I did to this, remember the little foil box? Okay, it's still there. With my little twigs, rosemary twigs, or very fine little twigs, I, cut them up and glue them individually all the way around it, okay? And then I just kind of did, with a little bit bigger around branch, I went on this side, on either side, and then one on the top. And I did the same thing at the bottom. And this one kind of have a funny curve to it. I left it. I thought it was kind of cool. So let's see if I can see, y'all can see better. Okay, see what I mean? Now, I haven't done anything to here yet. I might or I may not. I don't know yet. But anyway, I liked it really well, so I'm just going to keep it as it is for right now. Of course, flowers will be going in here, but I had to find the right kind of flowers to put in here, right? Okay. So, as you can tell, I paint everything, okay? And let's see what else. Hold on. Okay, so in here we have a door, okay? And actually it opens up, look at here. Isn't this cool? And of course, I haven't put a knob or anything in there yet. I will, but I'm gonna show you what I made the door out of. Just a styrofoam plate. I made my, my design, let's say, a door, kinda. Can you tell what it is in there? Maybe. See how, wait a minute. See, it comes all the way around in here. Okay. So then of course, I cut it. Of course, I made it to look, I had to, you know, clip here, you know, cut there to make it fit, but it's okay. That's what you do. I did it with something, with a paper, and then when I hit it just like I wanted it, then I put it on here and you trace it, okay? So, however you want it, the door. For instance, make sure everything is nice and even. So here's your door, okay? There you go. So then I just went and half it in the center. We got two doors. I mean, you know, open it up this way. And then with this little handy dandy, okay, little thing, or anything else you want, I just did little lines on it just like you would a, you know, because I'm doing it in a hurry, so it's not looking very good. But you know what I mean. You make the little lines. Don't go far like I did. Be more careful with it. Like you would, you know, like a wood line. And I did the same thing on this one. I even did a little, like I had a little knob in there. And then, of course, I came down and around and around. And, you know, just... Let's see if I can get it so y'all can kind of see it just a little bit. Anyway, so once I did that, okay, I painted it with a dark brown, the darkest brown I had, okay? Left it there just a little bit, and then I wiped it off. But the inside, the little ridges that I did, you can kind of tell in here. See, you can still see what I mean? It looks just like a wood door. And here, of course, see, I painted the same color, okay? How I put it in there was very simple. And you'll laugh at me because I always have these little crazy things, right? Well, let me get one out of here, out of the trash. This is my little towel that I'm cleaning, my wipies, okay? So I just cut me a long piece of wipey. Oh, about so big. No biggie, okay? And then I cut that in half. Then, where's my little door? Then on this side here, which is the hinge, I glued that in there, okay? On both doors, whatever the other one is. Okay, on both doors, and painted the same color I did and I painted, see, I glued it in there, and then I painted the whole thing, this side and this side too, the same color as the door, okay? So then, this side is already glued in here, right? Well, what I did is, and I think you can be able to tell, I glue it into, let's see if I can angle it right. That's gonna be hard to see, but can you tell? Oh, there you go. See that little bit in there? See the little brown? I just into the wall on both sides. So when I close it, actually it stays pretty good together. Okay, now I will put a knob and something else in there. I just don't know yet what. So I thought instead of just put it in the old thing, I'll wait until I get it done right. And then of course I'll put it on there, okay? And here's a little open. I'm not gonna worry about it because I'll put some moss or put something in there. It'll be covered up, no biggie. So we'll do a lot of covering it up, okay? Now the next thing I did too was I painted the stairs and I used that let's see, hold it. That territorial beige that we've been using, okay? And which is about a lighter brown. See? Okay. And then when it was, while I was still working on it, with the gray, which is, let me see, tell you what color gray was, a pewter gray. All of this was into a little plate, okay? Just dab it. And then with my brush, after I did that brown, that light brown, the territorial beige in here, with the gray, I kind of blowed it a little bit first, and then I just kind of tap a little bit, like so. You know, and then of course, because it was still wet, it made it look this way. And I think it looks fantastic. I like it really well. And like I said, you know, see, it almost looked like maybe leaves or something had stuck in there or whatever. So the next thing I did, I wanted to kind of do the same thing on the top like I did in here. So when I put the vine in here, I was able to curl it. And see, there it is. Now, I put some post all the way down, and here's every step. Down the step, I put one. Down the step, all the way down, okay? And here I put 3, and on here I have 1, because they're a little bit narrower steps. I put 1, skip 1, 1, skip 1, 1. And then I put a tiny little narrow piece of vine, of that rosemary vine, and just glue it in here. And I'm probably gonna put another one on top. And I also did one in here, and I'll probably put another one on the top, okay? So basically what I'm ready now to do is put this, glue the one on top over here. And I thought I better do it while you're looking at it. So you can see my boo-boos. Let me get rid of all this. It's so much junk everywhere, but as you know, and I know, it's very hard to do a project like that when you need so many things and try to stay neat. So it's not happening. So I'm sorry. So if you all need up there, this is not a project for you, okay? You have to let yourself go and get all, see, like me, get all nice and messy. Okay, so what I've done is I got some more vines from my tree. And first thing I gotta do, I need to cut this one a little bit because it's not straight. And I hope you can see it really good. Like I said, I apologize when I did this. And basically what I did is I glue it in here on that little edge, and then I came around that arch in here, and then came back up. And you have to fold here and there. That's okay to make the look of it. But it's, you know, like I said, eventually everything just worked by itself. See, and here I had to come in a little bit and fold it right there. And then here, again, too. See, I kind of have to fold a little bit up here. But the nice thing about it is, let me show you back here. And then, see, everything is fine. And everything is painted inside and out. So I'm done. Now in here, I probably still want to do a conservatory. I'm going to leave it alone for now because what I have in mind, I need to do it before I put anything in here. So I decided to just leave it alone for right now. And here, where I want to do the garden right over here, I want to leave it alone too, because when I put this in the platform that I need to put it in, I may decide to do the garden downstairs, you know. So for that reason, I have not done anything in there. The nice thing about this is you can still see through to the end. So anything when we start putting furnitures and stuff, it's easy to put on through here. And of course, in the front, it'd be easy to put on. Of course, much easier because I can put my hand all the way there, use tweezers or whatever. So I'm really excited how both of the windows turn out. And again, I have not done anything in this little porch because I don't know yet what I'm going to do to it. So again, the building is done. It's just things that I don't want to put in there unless I know exactly what I want, okay? So I'm happy. Let's just go ahead and concentrate now on this little baby. Because nothing, it is, as they say, straight in nature. Now I'm trying to bend this very, very careful because I know it's not gonna be straight as straight, and that's okay. Also, when I got this, what I done with my handy, you know, just kind of give it a little bit of sanding, just to get some of the sharp points, you know, if you have a child, especially around the house, or just because. Okay, it's not that sharp, by the way, but depending on what you use. But I decided I wanted to have it just sand it off a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. And I hope you're all doing well. This is gonna be our last video for the building. So whatever we're gonna do, we're gonna do some finishing touches with different moss and different textures. And then, like I said, the rest of it will be one little thing at a time. So, and like I said, I hope you're doing well. I am so much better, and thank you for your concern. I know I have not been able to, you know, ship, as I said last week, the kids, you know, but I tell you, when you feel better, you don't want to do anything but just lay around. And the only little bit of strength that I really had was to sit down here and play. That's basically all. And so at least I got something done. But everything is ready to go. We got the laces that we needed extra, everything. And starting tomorrow, we'll be in the post office a lot. So y'all don't worry about it. And anyway, I can talk and do this at the same time, right? Okay. Alrighty, let's see how this is going to work. Because this, again, see how it is, how this branch is not very good, was it? But that's okay. I'm hoping I'm gonna find it's perfect right here. See, you find the way that it's gonna work the best. So here I am. I think that's gonna be it. Okay. And the reason I do have this one here, as I said before, it's not that I like it better. It's just that it goes a little faster with the sticks of glue. And oops, hot. Whoop. Okay, there we go. Let me get this here. Okay. But I wanted to do the stair rails out of natural wood because I thought it would look so cute. And I'm glad because I'm gonna like it so much better. Oopsie, whoopsie. And how this one turns out, which is kind of cool, this one's got under it, see? And this one here is gonna go over a little bit. So make it work for you, make it work, okay? Okay. That's all I can recommend, really. And this is, like I said, this is just as new for me as it is for you. Okay, see how I'm going up? And it's just working beautiful. There we go. Oh yes. Try to get as much as the glue as you can, but you know, but it's okay. If you have the patience, I would use the E6000 or something similar to that, and really, you know, take one thing at a time. So I'm gonna just do the glue, the hot glue, just so you can get it done faster, okay? And look at here. So I'm gonna finish in here, but I'm gonna cut that off right there because, let's see, I wanna bring this, but I wanna bring it then like this, see? So, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Alrighty. But first I'm gonna put this one here. We're gonna make it a little bit of a sandwich a little bit, looks like it. There we go. Oh yeah. And you might have to, when you're doing that, you might have to hold it a little bit. Hey, it's okay. Okay. Also, by sanding it a little bit, it makes the hole better because these branches may have a little dirt or whatever, you know. And when you sand them off, it really does stay better. Okay, alrighty. I'm gonna continue. And see, that doesn't look so bad in there. The joint, it doesn't look bad. I like the look. It's really very rustic, very nice. I really, really, really do like this. Okay, here we go. And I might have to do the same thing. I might have to cut here in a little bit, but I think I can do these 3. And if one little sticks come out more than the other one, hey, it's okay too. And if you have the patience, which for this kind of thing I do, you might get some heavy duty thread and go around each one of them like if they had tied it up with something. That's kind of cool too. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one here because it's sticking out, see? Let me see if this is gonna work, and I think it might, so if it does, I'm just gonna put this one right there. See? It works, great. Alrighty. Let me just do it like this. Oh, yes. Okay. Trying to get all these little spider webs, you know, is the trick. But it's looking good. And here is the other little rail. Can you tell? All right. So I'm happy with that. Very happy with it. Okay, where is my other branch? Oh, did I already use it? Well, let me get another branch. Let's see. Let's just get that. Okay. And again, I'm just gonna take all the little things. You know, we don't really like very much, so I think we can. It's gonna be fine. I wish I did put the. There's the other branch. There we go. Okay, I didn't lose it. Panic. Okay, I'm going to fuse this one in here, and then be able to get it right there. Okay. Oh yeah. Also some raffia, very thin piece of raffia will be nice to wrap these little things individually. Like I said, this is more the probably you want to do, but if you're the type of person like me that I just have to have all those little details, then I say go for it, you know, really. Okay, and I can finish right there. Okay. Just hold it there. It looks like it wants to pull a little bit away, so. Like I said, if I have time later on, I can always do this, reglue it with E6000 and clip it with something, you know, so it will stay. But yeah, I think it'll be fine, really. Okay, so I'm gonna do is do the same thing. It had 2 of them in there, so I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna come from here to here, except I'm gonna bring it so it will go this direction, okay? So like, why not, right? Alrighty, oops, come on, baby. Well, this has been so much fun. Super, super fun. So you get your branches, and even though they're not straight, make them work. Now, sometimes, you know, it's no way you can do it, and you know that you know when that time is. But other than that, you'll be able to do this with no problem. Let me get this one done a little better so that I can just put it in there. And this is the stairs. Isn't that cute? I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. I have extremely have. Like I said, this was a new thing for me, but it won't be the first thing, the last thing I'll do, you know, because something else will be coming up eventually, you know. But right now we're ready to do other things, and I'll take at least one day a week to do things for finishing this one on the inside, okay? And just remember, I still have to work on the dollhouse, so yeah, we'll get that done also, okay? Okay, so here's our stairs. What do you think? And with time, all the little white places that I cut off, it'll get brown. And probably what I'll do is, also, I did not paint the downstairs. I'm probably gonna do the same thing downstairs that I did, you know, on top of it. But I haven't done it, but you know, that's okay. It doesn't show. It just, you know, for me, it's just, I know it's there. Okay, alrighty. Well, let me show you now this side, because I didn't show you this side, did I? No. Look at here. I had a weed, actually, but it had tiny little leaves on it. I thought, well, I need tiny little leaves. So I press it down in a book, and then I glue it on into here. And then what I have done is, with just some tissue paper, and then I use some of the bee sent me with a package. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I got these little bits in here that we're gonna use. And I'm holding my my glue that I'm gonna use down so they will stay down. And this is just a mixed media glue that I got, and I don't know where I got it. It could be Hobby Lobby, actually, okay? I think I got it in sale. And it's a multimedia glue. It's gonna be very strong. And for these little tiny little things, I thought it'd be worth it. But I keep it down, and I just happen to have this here, so I put, you know, until I get ready. I'm gonna show you now what I done to this little flower. Let me stand up so I can, excuse me, so I can get closer. I just cut me a little square, okay? And we're doing just like we done some of the leaves for the shabby chic flowers. We're gonna go into that triangle. Then this end goes into the point. Excuse me. This is the point of the triangle. Come down with this one like this, and I turn it around the other way and turn it like this. That's it. Then I grabbed it on the end and give it a little twist. Okay? And that basically is it. Then I have my little you know, tweezers here, and I just kind of open it up a little bit. You don't even have to do that really, but I do. And then once you get it that done, like so, then I went around it, and I just left this a few of them in here for to do, to show you. And I'm just gonna come here and put one right there. And with my little tweezers, just put it right there. Look at that. It could be anything. It could be a rose. It could be anything. I got a couple of more done here. I'm going to put one right there. I did most of them because I didn't want to, you know, do them all. It takes forever. But, and I wanted to show you, you know, how to do the, see, there you go. They're cute. I did this while I was, you know, you can watch TV or whatever, and like I say, I don't watch TV, but I may be watching a video or something, or a movie or whatever, and so it works for me. Okay, and that's it. Okay, there we go. I'll just stick it in there as much as I could. Make sure you take the glue out of your tweezers. And that's it. I think it turned out really pretty. It's just little flowers. I just wanted something on this wall. And I thought, yeah, that could have grown in a tree trunk, you know, so why not? Okay, so next, it was hard to see the little mushrooms. Hold on, let me turn it around. Okay. You know, when I did the little mushrooms with the foil, it was very hard to see. So I got them painted. Look at here, okay? And when we do more mushrooms, I'll show you how to do them, okay? And they're real simple. And I did the little stem, and these are also, all three are made out of foil. I used some yellow, I used some orange, I used a little brown, you know, just to make them interesting. Because I didn't think in nature is anything that's red with white polka dots. So, you know, that's just me. And then I had these little flowers that I just, it was the flowers from a mint, you know, herb. And I just painted a little bit of orange in there. I need to do a better job, but right now I just stuck them in there. And finish all my vines, and they look fantastic, I thought. And they look really, you know, nice. Let me show you the little mushrooms. And, you know, I like the colors. Like I said, this is so much prettier in person than it is in there. It makes all the difference in the world. We will be putting lighting in here eventually too, but I want to make it in a way that would be like nature or something. I haven't, you know, I know I have an idea, but I mean, you know, we'll be doing all of that. So now let me show you what I got. I got this. It's this decorative moss kit, okay? It's got all kinds of different things, and these are all natural, just been dyed, probably dried, and dyed it on whatever, different kind of moss, different kind of things. And it's been dyed different colors. I thought, how cool. Because I have gotten just a regular moss for here, you know, which is fine, but I wanted more different colors around. So I took some of the green, as you can tell, and I put it there by the mushrooms. And then these little brown things in here, and I think it's marvelous, is this. And you can just pick it up, and actually you can just kind of, this could be a little piece of moss somewhere. See, I can just stick it there somewhere. And see, you can take them apart and put them somewhere else. But what I'm gonna do right now is that I want this bright green one. This is moss, see? It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous, and they just spray painted it. Somehow or other, I don't know how they did it, but it's gorgeous, see? So I'm going to put some in here. Let it fill in right there. Because I need a little bit of it. And let me get this here. Okay. See, this is when the fun begins. So anything you have in there, and I want it really in there, believe it or not, I really do. Maybe the bigger one. Okay, there we go. See? Have a little color in here, see? And I might do a little bit right there. Just a teeny, teeny, teeny bit. You don't want a lot, but you want a little teeny bit. And with a stick or a poke or whatever, just stick it on there. See? It actually makes the brown, shows up the brown a little bit more. So I'm going to put some in here. I thought that was so much fun. See, I got the little brown. It's a lot of texture, and that's what you want. You want some nature texture. Okay, here we go. See, by doing that, it shows so much better. Let's see, can you see that? Okay? Alrighty, well, I got that, and I like that. And I didn't hear want something. And look at here. Oh, yes, I need some color. Oh, yes, I need some color, don't I? We certainly do. This could be anything. Why not something that is a flower or something? Oh, yeah. Actually, I think I would like to put it on like a part of the vine in here, there. Just like, you know, like that. Look at this. It just needs a little color. So, hey, you know. It could be a flower. It could be anything you want to. Why not? And I think I mentioned it, maybe not, I don't know. I tell you, my mind is just not altogether what it should be. But I got this at Walmart, by the way, this little mixed of stuff. And in here, I'm just going to come on a little bit. There we go. There we go. See? Oh, yeah. See, it just gives a little bit of a color in there. Almost like it's supposed to. And the nice thing about this, you can really take it apart. It's just unbelievable. See? Unbelievable. Okay, let's bring this one down here, shall we? It's coming out from under it. So let's just pretend it's just maybe some kind of a something that's meant to be there, right? Okay. And maybe, let's see. Alrighty. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm having the time of my life, folks. Okay, I'm gonna bring this in here, this thing, and just stuff it in there. Let's see if I can do that. Oh yes. Just like it wrap itself, you know, around in here, see? So this is what I mean. Why be boring, right? Let's see what I want some more. Maybe this one, I'm just gonna bring it over here a little bit more. And there we go. And just add a little glue. There we go. You want it to kind of hang natural, but at the same time to, you know. So I like that, but I like when it hangs better than I do just blot it in there. So let me just kind of, just kind of come right over here, and there we go, there we go. Okay. So now we got a little color in there. This is what I really, really wanted, okay? This is just awesome. I mean, see, it's got all kinds. It's got these little things too, which I don't know what you use it for, but you can, okay, look at there. They're vines. They're vines. Oh. I'm going to have fun with this one. This is going to be wrapping around this tree, okay? But it's gonna take a little time, so I'm not going to do it right now, but definitely I'm gonna wrap it around here. So see, there you go. They're vines. They're actually little vines. Y'all gotta get some of this stuff. You really do, because this is awesome. And there was not very much. I forgot how much it was. It wasn't very much. So, I just got it. See, I can put this in here and be wrapping around and all the kind of stuff, and I can put little flowers or whatever, just the greenery. So this is definitely going on here, definitely, okay? But not right this minute, but I will do it, I promise, okay? And it may be around, you know what? Hold it. Let's just do it this way, shall we? Can you see it? I hope you can. Because right now I'm gonna do it right there for right now. I'm gonna stick it on there somehow. Okay, because I want it there. But look at here. It's just somehow this little vine has come and wrapped itself around this little tree, or yeah, stump or whatever. Okay. Yeah. Almost like a vine that is what you call it, and it brings the natural green in there too, which is kind of cool. Oh, just let it go. And you can put more than one, by the way, okay? So don't be shy with it, okay? And just keep on wrapping around some more. Whoops, it's hot, hot, hot. Because you know you're gonna have more than one vine growing in that direction, correct? This one, okay, here we go. Alrighty, because I really do want it to make it thick. And it's got all these things that is growing on them. Oh, this is working beautifully. So see, you got all kinds of wonderful stuff. And then very carefully, those little things that's hanging on it, just make sure they hang, okay? Because that way, it will look really cool. And then maybe a little bit of something in here. Let it glue and let it hang. See? But some of them are already hanging. There we go. I wish I knew how they did this, because actually it feels really good and soft and really nice. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Alrighty, here we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring some into the, look at here. See, all right. So, that little bit of vine, look at here, you know, why not? Why not? Now, another thing I did on this little tree, I'm gonna try to find some little leaves, and I might have to dry some of those little weeds. And then once they're good and dry, each individually put the leaves in here. But what I did is, and if you can tell, I put some green here, there, and a little bit around some of like where the sprouts comes off, you know, a little bit, like if something's coming out of there. So you don't have to just put a branch in there. Go back and put a little, green on it. So that's a good thing too. I tell you, those spider webs. So, I love that. That is giving some good color in there. Well, let's take the back now, okay? Okay, let's put a little moss in some areas, and big areas, like right in here. Okay, that is good. Right there, see? It doesn't have, it could be anywhere. Okay, in that way. Oh yeah, see? Let it be natural. Don't put it in there, just spread it out even a little bit once you cut it. It's okay. Okay? There we go. Oh yeah, I like that. On here, right here, I'm gonna put this little bit in here. And then I'm gonna put some of the little tiny, you know, the little green, because it will pop a little bit better. It's like playing time, you know? It's just, that's what you want to do. Whatever makes you happy. Just because I'm doing this, it means you're gonna you want it. So it's perfectly fine with me. Okay, here we go. Okay, see that little bit of a color makes it all the difference in the world, see? Okay, there we go. And then maybe right behind it, I will put some too, so it will show this little brown, whatever it is. There we go. Okay, that's better. So this little brown thing now, it shows better with that in there. And I'm gonna need to get a little more glue in there and then bring it back out. There we go. Alrighty. Whoops. This thing didn't want to stay there, did it? Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Okay, so see, it's just a matter of playing with it, see what you want it, what it needs it, you know, and go with it. Down here, between the trunk, it needs some moss also. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of the moss, okay? By the way, Dollar Tree has the moss for $1, and it is moss, by the way. So that if you want to use a lot of it, that's a good way to go. Okay, let's see now. Down here, I want some moss. I want some inside the trunk here. Oh, it's hard to tell, isn't it? Let me bring it out. Okay, there we go. See? And right here too, okay? Let's see if I can put this down a little bit. Oh yeah, see? Right there. I like that. It's just, you know, enough to it don't make it so harsh, you know, it kind of softens things, the little areas right here, right there. So this little bit in here, right? I'll just stick it on right, you know what? I'm gonna stick it on right there. There we go, see? Now the thing from the little door doesn't show as much, just a little something in there. Just something is grown in there, you know. And I may still do something on top of it or whatever, but see, that little bit in there is perfect. And also gonna put a little bit of this purple, whatever that is, right on this little corner here because it is so cute. Oh yeah. But also it needs a little bright green. So we just make a little bit of everything, don't it? Uh-huh. There we are. Okay, see? That, I mean, just, you can just go on and on and on and on until you get satisfied and happy with it, you know. Okay, right in here, I'm going to be putting some moss. And I'm not going to glue it or anything. I'm just going to stick it right there because eventually I am going to put some stuff. But look at here. Let's put some vines there that just kind of falling from there, okay? Like, why not? I just cut it up in here and put it right in there. And look at here. Did you see what I mean? You can put a few of them like that, just like it's just hanging, you know, which I probably do. So be yourself. Do what you like to do. Don't copy me. I don't care. But try to make it as much yourself as possible, because that's where the stuff, where the fun begins. And let me tell you, I'm having a ball. Okay, see? Oh yeah, see? And you want to make them, you know, separate, but somehow maybe a little bit shorter, somehow a little bit longer, however you want it. But this is perfect. Look at it. I have no idea what this kind of, it's some kind of vine or moss or something. They're supposed to be decorative moss, so, you know, who knows. Okay, let me put this one like this, and I'm gonna put two together like so. Alrighty. And then I'm gonna separate them a little bit. Whoa. See? Oh, how cool. I'm gonna put a little bit of just a little thing in there so it will come down a little bit, okay? Alrighty. But as you can tell, it's going every way but loose, in every direction. And last but not least, let's put this one here, just hang it on this side. And when this has some little flowers in there and everything, isn't it gonna look cute? Look at this. This is adorable. So don't just paint it, don't just do it, you know. And I might even get some going in here. Why not? I think it'd be really pretty, you know. So, I mean, right now, I mean, I can go on. I'm gonna put some stuff in here. I need some more something in here, see? This is what I mean. I'm finding all kinds of stuff. Look at this. This is what this is. I have no idea, but it came even with the trunk, with the thingy. I gotta put this somewhere. This is too awesome in it. Look at that. I might put it in the front, maybe. Let's see. See, it makes a mess, folks. It makes a mess. But hey, I'd rather have a mess and be happy with my project than not. Okay, this one, I can put this one right here. Can you see it? Right there. And I can really pushing it in really good. Let this thing be there. Okay, put some more moss under it. Okay, and then I can still come with the little vines if I want to. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, let me go just right there, from there to there, and voila. I mean, I'm really pushing it in, which is kind of nice because, and very careful, just the loose ones, you know, let them loose, let them loose. Okay, there we go. Let's see, let's put this one in here, since it's part of it anyway, and just let it go. Every little pieces in here is okay to put on. Why not? Okay, there we go. So, and here's another little cute little something other. It makes it more real, it makes it more organic. And look at that. It's rustic, it's awesome. I am so totally in love with this thing. I'm gonna put more vines. Like I said, I'm gonna do more stuff to it, okay? And I mean, right now, like I said, the place is finished. And let me put this up, hold on just a second. I'm gonna probably put more of this moss and things to it. Save all of this little dirt stuff, because believe it or not, all of this, like this, make it smaller together, you know. And let me tell you, it makes a good ground, or just to put something somewhere in a little hole or whatever. So don't throw those away, you know, because that's part of it. So see, even part of the dirt, that's okay, because basically it's not the dirt, it's the part of the of this stuff. But see what I mean? Okay, I got this little bit in here, and I think I'm going to do just something right there. I mean, you know, I want to bring some of this green stuff right there. Okay, alrighty. It's just a little brighter green, and like I said, these little bits in here, just put it on there. It's all right. And I said I'll probably do a lot of this vine around here and there and everywhere. But until next time, let me show you for the last the house, and I hope you give it a try. As I said, I'm having more fun with it. Anything new that I do to this, the next thing I probably would do before we actually start working inside and all of that is put it in my platform and probably do some kind of flooring, you know, around it. There's some stuff that looks like grass, and I may get that. I'm not sure yet, but I'm trying to make my own. So if I can make my own and I'm successful at it, then that's what I will do. Okay? Because we want to do as much recycle as we can possibly can, which I feel like I've done pretty good in this place. The only thing I have done that is not recycle is you glue, you paint, which you need anyway, and I recycle a plate for the door. So basically the moss is the only thing I have bought in here. Everything else is from my garden except for the tiny little flowers, which I did recycle out of my tissue. That's big, same my awesome things, you know. And so here we go, you know, and of course the pine cone that I use for the window. The gravel is from my garden, so you know it's okay. So basically all of this, except for the moss, is all recycled. You know, and like I said, the paint and the glue, but that you need anyway. Even my rosemary, my flooring, I love it. I love my rosemary floor. I think it turned out really pretty. And then when I put it in the platform, of course, I put some over here, so it'll go over and it will look better, okay? But yeah, I'm really excited about it. And if you have leaves, by all means, put leaves on it, because I was going to, I just couldn't find my other ones. I like my rosemary, but I would have liked my leaves too. So anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay well, stay crafty, and God bless you.